The Daytona prep is real. What is up, guys? I am here to tell you the road to Daytona is going to be treacherous. Alright guys, this is going to be a vlog about getting ready for Daytona. I just got home. It is Monday night. We just got back from Milwaukee from Mama Tried. We're leaving for Daytona Saturday morning. I don't know what I'm going to get done here, but I need to get so much work done. We will see what happens. Right now, we need to unpack the truck. We need to pull everything out. I want to try to get some orders filled out. Then we need to edit the video from Mama Tried and get that uploaded. And it is almost 6 o'clock at night, and I go to work tomorrow because don't forget, just because I own my own clothing brand, wretchedclothing.com, does not mean I don't have a day job. I still have a day job. We do not do this full time, unfortunately, not yet. Hopefully, maybe in the near future, we will, but as of right now, I got a lot of work to do. We're gonna take you along for the ride and see what treachery we get into. That's just today's work. We also need to restock. I need to do some work on the Dyna. I need to put a wheel chock on the trailer, possibly change the shocks out on the Road Glide. Try to go to the gym every day because your boy needs it, and work every day and get out of here Saturday morning. So let's go. All right, so truck's unloaded. Tomorrow we're gonna get this thing washed. We went through a lot of snow and a lot of bullshit to get where we were going, but truck's pretty much unpacked. We got all our stuff right there. We can go through it, redo our inventory, restock what we can, and get ready for Daytona. Right now I'm gonna run upstairs. I'll catch back with you once we get done editing the footage. Hopefully we can get that done and packages done for the packages for tomorrow, and editing the footage of Mama Tried and trying to get this video out. Try to make sure I get videos out for you guys. I love doing it and I try to be consistent. Right now, very hectic, but let's get to it. Well, everybody, we're about to do something that I don't really want to do, but it's the next day. We did get some stuff done, but now we gotta go get the wife. First and foremost, we tuned the Dyna. We got the Thundermax in there. All is well with the world. We're going to put some miles on it tomorrow, hopefully. But now we got to run. My wife just called like 5 minutes ago. She was merging on the way home and something fell out of her truck. She ran it over, 2 tires flat, so can't even put a spare on. She's about an hour away. Tow truck's on the way, but now I got to run and get her and save her from the side of the road. So no other stuff is getting done tonight. We'll follow along here, but yeah. Daytona is still happening and I've got work to do. The Daytona prep is real. Yeah. No problem.
Did it fuck up any of this? Scratch that?
Yeah, just a little scratch there.
Like, is that new?
All right, well, the tow truck drivers came and picked up the car. I got the wife. Let's get her home. And let's see what we got to do, because now she's got to drive the truck that we're using for Daytona. So hopefully she doesn't wreck that one. That's a joke. It's a joke. All right, well, we made it back last night. The car is already ready today. 4 tires. No damage to the car, so that's good. Set me back a little bit of money, but she needed tires anyways. Is what it is. She's good. Daytona prep is still going. Unfortunately, when she gets home, we got to hop in the truck and go get the car. So tonight's going to be kind of wasted. But for right now, let's go for a ride. We need to go on the danger ride for this bike. It's first time out. Not looking to do anything crazy. I just want to go ride it, get it up to temp, and make sure that everything is copacetic with this thing, and basically come back and do an entire nut and bolt check, and then spend more time getting ready. I need to try to do as much as I can during the daylight. There's still some work to do on the trailer. Daytona prep is real. I'm not going to do the helmet cam or nothing like that. I'm focusing 100% on this bike while I'm riding, and we'll see what happens. All right, first ride went well. We got some gas. We're gonna go back to the house. I'm pretty happy so far. We're gonna do a nut and bolt check, make sure she's good to go. All right, made it home safe and sound. The bike rides really good. The front cylinder exhaust was a little loose. Tightened that up, but this thing rides really good. It's not quite as quick as my 2010 was. It's very close. When you get on it, this thing moves. Basically with the gear ratio I went with, in stock form, I say stock because of the motor, stock motor form, this bike really gets up and moves, but is very manageable for probably any skilled rider. We are going to change some of that in the future. But yeah, I'm in love with it. Honestly, the exhaust, the Sawicki exhaust, Thundermax tuner, and the Legend suspension is really what makes this bike so amazing. And then adding the Saddleman fairing and seat, that thing is just comfy. Now, I'm not really doing a review of it yet. We'll do that once we get some real miles on it. But it's nice to be able to ride it a little bit. Definitely needs a bath. We'll do that maybe in Daytona, but it's good enough for now. I might ride it tomorrow to work just to put a little more stress on it, put some more miles on it, and then we'll nut and bolt check it. Right now, we need to take advantage of this sun and work on the trailer. All right, it has been like 2 days since I picked up the camera, so let's explain. We did mock up both bikes on the trailer, and where I originally put the second wheel chock was a little bit too far forward, so we just dropped it back basically one bolt hole, like I don't know, 2 inches or so. Main reason is when you have them lined up side by side, the Dyna being in front, the handlebar was just wanting to hit the fairing. So like when you look down this way, if the bike flex that way too much, the handlebar might hit the fairing. It was like an inch or so, well no, a couple inches away, but by moving the bigger bike back, you get in front of the fairing, we'll have so much more room. So this is pretty much ready to go. I think that's something we wrapped up yesterday. Also, I went to my buddy's Anthony Hicks. You can check him out at Anthony Hicks Art. I think that's his website and his Instagram. He makes the dopest art. It's like new age David Mann. That's a little risque. Some of the prints are safe for work. Most of them are not, and it's really cool. Go check him out. We went to go pick up some prints because Tuesday, our event with Renegade Babes, they have like this rolling art thing. And she was like reaching out to try to find people for some art, different artists and things like that. And I kind of put Anthony Hicks in touch with her. He can't go down, but I told him, I was like, dude, your art's way too cool. He gave us some pieces to take down there, and we're gonna display them for him. And hopefully a lot of people down there get to see it and really experience them and get to be able to find him, because his art is amazing. I have like 3 of his prints. They're awesome. His prints are only $30 and they're really cool. We also got most of the clothes and stuff restocked. We need to finish packing up the truck. Right now, I'm going to take all our trash off to the trash dump on the black truck. Yes, I live in the country, so we have to take our own trash off. And then we'll come back, finish loading the truck, or as much as we can, and then we'll probably back it up to the trailer and get these bikes loaded. All right, trash is taken off. Truck is pretty much packed. Like wretched stuff, it's pretty much packed. So I gotta do clothes, cooler, all that kind of stuff. Truck is hooked up to the trailer, so now we can put the bikes on there. But before we do, we gotta do a couple things to the Dyna, and then we can load everything up before it gets dark. All right, a couple things we need to do to the bike. I want to take the saddlebags off just because I don't want them on there while they're on the trailer, just in case. It'd be easy just to pop them off. And then other 2 things, I need to wire up the fuel gauge. Probably need to actually do that. And then tuck the O2 sensor up in there throw a zip tie on it, get that out of the way. Need to actually kind of button the bike up a little bit. And then after Daytona, we can do a lot more of just really checking in on this thing. All right, bike's pretty much ready to go. The O2 sensor is up under the tank, or at least the plug for it. Now, we will not have a fuel gauge because, wow, that's a terrible job of putting the wiring in there. But at least I can show you. The wires do not have connectors on them, and they have special connectors that go, or little prongs that kind of latch into the connector. And I don't have the stock one. It's still at my painter's place. I didn't worry about picking it up. But that would have the connectors. I could cut and splice these wires, or I could cut and splice the wiring. It would still have to cut it later. It's just a mess. So we're just going to run. This is going to be in there, but it's not going to work. Is what it is. Oops. But we'll fix it when we get back. I'll order some connectors or whatever to make it right. That way, if we take the tank off again, we just pop out the connector, pull the 3 wires, and we can pull this out. So let's get these bikes loaded, and then I think we're kind of ready. Bikes are loaded. Everything was good. I'm glad I found this, but the Dyna said it is not ready. So what we're going to do is we're going to run to Lowe's and get some super sticky tape, because I had some 3M. Evidently that is not good enough. We're gonna get, I think it's called like alien tape. I'll show you. That stuff is like really sticky, and we're gonna ship out 1 package. It's late. I'll be able to put it in the drop box and it'll get shipped out, and then we're gonna go ahead and take the cooler with us to go ahead and fill it full of ice. I'll show you that too. Daytona prep is real. The sun's almost down. We're leaving at like 5 a.m., which means I have less than 12 hours before we leave out, hopefully. All right, dropping off the package before we head out. And now we get some ice for the cooler. All right, we are back in the room, about to edit this video up. We are T-minus not that many hours till we leave for Daytona. We got the tape. We had to go to Walmart. They didn't have the tape I was looking for, but I got some really strong Gorilla 2-sided tape. We're gonna hope for the best. We're gonna bring it with us in case we need more. But oh, I'm tired. Let's get this video going. Let's get to Daytona. What's ever gonna happen is gonna happen. We're not gonna release a second video this week. So if you're seeing this, this is the only video we got. We're recording a lot for our Daytona trip. Excited about that. We should be mid-swing and really bumping in Daytona as you're watching this. I appreciate every single one of you. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. But as always, keep it wretched.